Indiana is home base for dozens of people with ties to Ukraine. The grassroots effort in Indiana Support Ukraine, launched just a month ago, continues to grow.
Yeah, News 8 spoke to one of the founders of the organization who says that a lot of her family is caught up in the unrest. News 8's multicultural reporter Katira Winfrey joins us now with that story. Katira.
Well, Phil and Alexis, Indiana Supports Ukraine's founder says Hoosiers have a habit of showing up when there's a need. The group is behind some of the rallies we've seen on Monument Circle denouncing Russia's attack on Ukraine. And while many of us know what's happening, its impact hits a bit closer to home for others. Alona Voitko moved to Indiana with her parents from Ukraine at 13 years old, but the dangers Ukrainians are facing are still, in fact, hitting very close to home.
I'm originally from Vinnytsia, which is about 4.5 hours southwest of Kiev. So they're not in the epicenter, but there were a couple times close enough where they see missiles flying.
There's been talk of war for a while, she says, but hoped it wouldn't happen. Now, she not only fears for her pregnant cousin and family members recently drafted into the military, but also her 96-year-old grandmother.
She no longer goes down to the cellar to hide because she can physically. I don't think grandma understands the extent of the war because we try to not to mention anything to her, so it doesn't create any raised blood pressure or any stress.
Sitting and watching wasn't enough, so she and a friend decided to start a small collection, but it quickly grew into something much more. The community responded, dropping off boxes and more boxes at our home.
Yelena, who's another individual co-founder, she's like, let's create a website, let's put it on Facebook, and it just became, in the midst of war, became an organization.
Hearing the stories firsthand is hard, but she is thankful for the outpouring of Hoosier support. And while she can still reach her family, she knows that too could eventually disappear. And Voitko says they are asking people to check out the Amazon wish list, in part asking for tactical and first aid items. Reporting in the studio, I'm WISH TV News 8's multicultural reporter, Katira Winfrey.